Faith wouldn't talk to me the rest of the way and chose to ride stagecoach with the other actors. I could hear him laughing through the journey.
I wish you'd tell me what happened to the captain.
Careful what you wish for.
She'll come around.
You don't know her like I do. This could last weeks.
Let it be. Sometimes a woman just needs her space.
Who made you the expert on women?
My wife, who I'd like to return to one day, so let's stop blowing things up.
Then let's hope O'Rourke's plans are in Yankton.
Now, where'd you reckon we begin when we get there?
Is that a serious question? Saloon, of course. Come on, I'll race ya.
Whoa, hang on. Jane!
That's when I first heard it. A distant rhythm, somewhere up ahead. I sped on over the hills and into the forest path. I knew my way around, but familiar landmarks were all imposing darkness now. Caravan and the lieutenant found themselves lost in the distance behind me. The closer I got, the more it sounded like soldiers setting up camp.
You seem doubtful.
They weren't just any soldiers, Sheriff. I heard voices of the dead. Didn't heed their warnings, though. Not till it was too late. It was daylight when I awoke. Could feel the heat on my skin and the cool breeze that kept it company. Caravan and the lieutenant must have found me and made camp. I feigned sleep, unable to deal with my headache quite yet.
I don't pay you to sleep, Calamity.
You barely pay me as is. Where are we, boss?
Yankton in all its glory.
Are you awake, Jane? This is good.
Would be even better if we got moving.
We just got here, Kasim. Give her some time. I think we all need to process what happened.
Someone want to clue me in?
There is a strong energy in this town.
I don't know what you're talking about, Vi.
She's not alone. Don't tell me there's some spiritual connection here. It's not like this town is bustling.
Exactly. But I do not understand why. I just know that there's work among us.
If you two are quite finished, I need a drink.
They're asking for you, Dante. The two Secret Service men from earlier.
What do they want now?
Wouldn't say.
You better be on your feet when I come back, Calamity. This place gives me the creeps. Come on, Violet, we need a game plan.
Wasn't usual to see him so fussed.
Ghost Town's got that effect on people.
This wasn't just any ghost town, Sheriff.
He always like that?
Bossy? It's his nature. Comes with the territory, Elick.
How you feeling?
Alive. Bruised but breathing. Did y'all find the music of the woods?
Say what now?
I heard it. War drums or something, before I got knocked out.
Nothing but branches when we found you. Is that why you took off like the wind last night? Music?
Don't test me, I know you got good ears.
We didn't hear no music, Janie. But even if there was, is it worth your life?
Does it matter?
It does to Faith. Poor girl was fussing over you all night long. Had to force her out earlier.
Of course she was. Where's she now?
Why? You worried? Here, drink this. It'll help your head.
Water?
Believe it or not, booze doesn't cure all.
I heard otherwise. Come on,
Hey, I got you. Easy does it. Just sit down for a bit and tell me what happened.
People might start to talk, Lieutenant.
Something drew you out, Gianni. Don't tell me it's song and dance.
You said your squad was ambushed here in Yankton, right?
Yeah, but...
No buts. Come on, show me. Elick led us to the site of the ambush. Not sure what I expected, but it wasn't what I got.
It's one of the bloodiest ambushes in Yankton history. Had a few bodies unaccounted.
Could have fooled me. Clearing was a swamp like any other.
Here we are. I need a minute.
Elick stepped away and let me explore the site of the bloodbath. I saw a few pieces of uniform. No bodies, though. Where are the bodies?
I don't know. Town folk must have buried them when I left.
You didn't ask?
We got here late last night. I wasn't gonna go knock on doors.
All right. Tell me what happened.
Enemy ambushed us along that stretch of buildings over there. It was dark. Arrows came from up high on the rooftops. We rushed out of town, hoping that flatlands would even the playing field, but by the time I looked back, my entire squad was face down in the dirt right there.
What about O'Rourke?
One minute he's in front, the next I see his head explode.
One hell of an arrow, then.
It was dark, Jane. You know how chaotic a battle can be. He was shot first. They got me next and I was thrown from my horse. All I remember is seeing his body fall from the saddle.
So you lay here bleeding to death.
What can I say? The traveling salesman picked me up, nursed me back to health before sending me on my way to you.
What about Kyuumei?
Well, she was the one leading us out. Captain right on her trail and then myself and the rest of us.
So you didn't actually see her pull the trigger?
His head exploded from the front. Only way that could have happened is if the armed woman up ahead of us turned back and shot.
But you didn't see it.
When I was hit, I saw her boots coming up to him. About right where you're standing.
Thought it was not. How could you see this far away?
She had a torch. I saw her paused by the captain. Then heard her friends come up behind me before I passed out.
For the record, Captain O'Rourke had a full head on his shoulders when we spoke.
Did the lieutenant's story strike you as odd then?
Odd enough to kill him for? No. But I needed to see bodies, because O'Rourke, of all people, wouldn't speak to me in death.
But he does want to speak with you.
Violet, I ought to put a bell on you.
Who wants to speak with Jane?
Bill. Wild Bill Hickok.
What's he got to do with anything?
I don't know, but he has been channeling strong energy towards you, Jane.
Tell him I'm busy. Take a message or something.
Wild Bill Hickok, also gunned down with a shot to the head.
Don't look at me. I don't shoot my friends.
But you wondered if the lieutenant did.
You say Kyuumei led you all the way through here? Look around. Too much swamp and tall grass. Not enough cover. Even a rookie scout wouldn't make a mistake like this.
You didn't see her like I did. Kyuumei was losing it without you. Moving us at odd hours, advising the captain to dump provisions so we could move faster, promising we'd restock as soon as we got closer to General Miles. She clearly wasn't her best, but assured the captain we'd make it just fine.
He just took her word for it?
O'Rourke trusts his scouts. You know that. Look where that got him.
He ain't dead, Elick. Let's go find out what they did to the bodies.
I just want those battle plans in safe hands. Don't want my friends dying for nothing.
You hear that?
Yankton was empty when we rolled in this morning. Come to think of it, I have yet to see a local.
Hey, open up! It's midday. Girl needs a drink.
I don't see anyone through the windows.
Hello? Anyone in there?
Open up! We must have knocked on every door, inching closer and closer to the town center.
So it was a ghost town before you got there?
That's what I thought, till I stopped dead in my tracks. No. No, 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 no!
Jane? Hey, what is this? This ain't real. Is that?
Wood posts. Hundreds of them. We could see remnants of what was once people charred to ash. Some of them still tied up. Others just burned heaps at their posts. The Secret Service agents were already there, along with members from our camp.
Ah, my favorite gunslinger. In her natural environment. Surrounded by the dead.
Care to join them? There's plenty of room.
Baxter, Hull, Thomas. These were my men.
Elick was reunited with his squad. Just not the way he was hoping. Their bodies crucified and charred like the others.
Was O'Rourke among them?
No. At least none had the captain's rank on their uniform.
Who did this?
We were hoping the two of you could enlighten us. Is this the Lakota's handiwork?
No.
What?
I don't know, but the Lakotas never attacked civilians before, or displayed them like this.
How'd they even get up there?
Wouldn't know anything about that, agents.
We got here same as you.
You hear that, partner? They got here same as us.
We intercepted a telegram back in Deadwood for one named Calamity Jane. Said you were to meet here for a gold handover.
Mighty kind of you to tell me now.
Oddly enough, this town's bank vault is clean. Not a penny in there.
Well, I didn't take it. Besides, last I checked, receiving gold wasn't a crime.
Only if it rightfully belongs to you in the first place.
There was a bank robbery in Custer City a week back.
You boys think I had something to do with that too, huh?
If you want to confess, we'd be ever so grateful.
I'm sure you would.
All right, fellas. If you don't mind, some good soldiers need a proper respects.
They'll be taken care of, Lieutenant. Not like any of them deserted, right?
Right.
We'll be watching you, Calamity Jane.
Whoever tried to kill you will only try again.
You don't believe it's Kyuumei?
Do you? That's what I thought.
How many fires are you gonna start, Jane?
This ain't what you think. I finally found faith.
You plan on standing there all night?
If it means I don't get burned at the stake, then yeah.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that awful news. Those poor townspeople. I hope the Secret Service finds them justice. You're freezing. Come here.
This mean I'm forgiven now?
I'm still mad at you.
Well, I'd rather you be mad and alive than another dead legend.
Don't flatter me. The real legend runs off into the night chasing God knows what. What happened to you the other night?
I hit a branch and fell off my horse.
Ha ha. You know that's not what I meant.
But it is what happened.
Your lieutenant friend and I spent all night guessing what lured you out there.
And? Did you guess right?
I didn't tell him about your nightmares. Is that why you won't come to bed anymore?
Don't change the subject, darling. You can be mad at me, but I don't regret getting you off that bridge.
Remember how you felt seeing me on the bridge? I feel it every time you're out there. Each time you don't come home and every moment you spend with your new lieutenant pal.
Ain't peg you as the jealous type.
I'm serious. I'd rather he didn't drag you back into a battlefield.
You want to know the truth?
I do.
If I lose you out here, Faith, it'll break me.
Jane, you know I ain't falling for this, right?
That's why I love you. No, come on. Please don't move, you're so warm.
Don't. If you can't trust me to do what's right, just say so.
It's not that I don't trust you, darling. But this trip is gonna get a whole lot more dangerous, and I need you alive.
That's my point. Anytime I try and help, you keep me at arm's length.
I just
don't trust me. Yeah, I get it.
That's not it at all.
Oh? If what's in the center of town is even a fraction of what you saw on the battlefield, I don't know that. And this scares me, Jane. I can't even imagine what you've been through.
Faith.
I don't know anything beyond the snippets you tell me. I heard the legend, but I want to know and help the woman.
What about you?
What about me?
I've spent every waking moment in the shadow of celebrity. People worship you on sight, but I know nothing about your past.
That ain't true. I've told you about my parents.
Yeah, but not when you seen them last. Not how you've been growing up. Not if they're alive, dead, or what.
They're alive. Now you're the one changing the subject. You experienced something few of us could. Why won't you talk about it? For real, Jay, not just the heroics.
I need sleep.
Of course. You are meeting my folks after all.
Say what now?
Giddy up. You're getting your wish. Next stop, Rapid City. Home sweet home. Hey, it's Katabelle, the voice of faith. Thanks for visiting to Calamity. Visit www.twistedtangent.com for details if you'd like to work with any of the cast and crew. Don't forget to visit our merch shop. Each sale goes to support the show and helps us keep it ad-free. Links are in the description. Stars! Sarah Ruth Thomas as Calamity Jane. Nathan Sager as Lieutenant Elick Townsend. Gianni Matragrano as Sheriff Boyd. Katabelle Ansari as Faith Johnson. Enzo Fortuny as Dante Cortez. Lili Barba as Violet Silva. Samuel Vsetula as Agent Spence. Paul Warren as Agent Mills. Crew! Written, directed, and produced by Jules Siege. Casting by Sandra Kyuumei. Sound design by James Findlater. Calamity main theme is composed by Kevin MacLeod. Art direction by Jocelyn Combe. Special thanks to Den Valdron. Calamity is distributed by Transistor. One account, multiple pods. Woohoo!